I wrote this poem, it's called You Should Know Better. I wrote it about my experience with autism. Today, this is April, and today's the last day of Autism Awareness Month. So. I mean, I'm aware of my autism all the months, but here's a little look into that. You should know better. I'm 25 years old, sitting in a doctor's office, trying to be quiet, be still, be a good girl. Good girls don't speak. They don't talk back. Jesus, kid, you never talk back. You know the rules. You know better. You know better. You know better. You know how to look me in the eyes. Look 10 seconds, look away 5 seconds. Don't move around in your chair like that. It's distracting to others in your environment. Don't take up so much space in this world. It makes people uncomfortable. Why are you so uncomfortable? I said, look at me. What is your name? No, don't say it like that. Use a full sentence. Use your words. How are you? No, don't actually tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear that you're frightened, that you're scared and alone and hurt and angry at the world. That will make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. You are the one who is doing everything wrong. Hey, pay attention. Look at me. No, not like that. You're doing it wrong. Here, let's try it this way. Stare at the skin that's right above the nose and between the eyes. It's called the glabella. Normal children don't know what that word means. You are not normal. You can never be normal. But if you work hard enough, you can be just strange enough to pass as barely abnormal. The people who meet you will not compliment you on your outfit or your pretty hair or how well you perform social skills. Normal people don't need to perform their emotions. They didn't spend their childhood staring in the mirror, practicing how to smile at people the right way. Instead, they will stare at you, but not in a creepy way, as politely as possible, maybe in confusion, or curiosity, or some type of strange fascination, like you're a tiger locked in a cage at their local zoo exhibit. It's okay. They aren't trying to hurt your feelings. They're just trying to figure out why you just seem weird. If that hurts your feelings, then you should just try harder to act like a normal person. I know you're getting angry now. But this is for your own good. You have to learn how to behave like a normal person. They will ask you how you are, watch you lie to them so they can tell if you're convincing enough. But it doesn't matter how many times you recited the answers from the social skills books in your elementary school guidance counselor's office. It doesn't matter how hard you try to stand still. It won't matter that over time you've almost mastered the skill of how to carry a conversation without ever actually being a part of it. It doesn't matter if you study. You will never pass these tests. You are not a normal person. You don't belong in their world. You aren't the piece of the puzzle that fits into society, but you will spend your entire existence feeling puzzled, trying desperately to learn how to understand a world that does not want to understand you. You will study brain development, learn about psychology, talk about being a social worker one day, not because you really want to work with people, or because you want to dedicate your life to helping human beings, but because you want to be one of them. If you tell random people at a party about how trauma affects the brain, you're still a really weird person. But at least you're interesting. If you're lucky, you can pass it off as being unique, or quirky, or maybe the acceptable kind of weird. You know what it's like to be the other kind. Avoid that at all costs. You remember being a child, being told to play with the other children at recess. They hit you with a stick and yelled at you, called you retard over and over again until you finally cried. The teacher didn't care. She said, you shouldn't have taken their soccer ball. You will never speak the same language as the rest of the world, but the message is clear. It's your fault if they don't like you. You will learn to hate yourself too. Just give it time. Avoid that feeling at all costs. Avoid humans at all costs. Humans are cruel. Not necessarily because they are purposefully abusive, but mostly because they are indifferent. They're dangerous not just because they might hurt you, but because they don't care if their words or their actions hurt you, as long as their reputations are intact at the end of the day. After all, they are only human. They make mistakes, but you are not human. You don't make mistakes because you know better. You were born a mistake. But if you just try to be a good girl, we can fix it. Fix you, problem child. You are a problem, but you are not a child because you know better. You know better, so why are you still broken? Stop screaming so loud. Stop speaking so loud. Stop stimming so loud. Stop existing so damn loud. Be quiet. Be still. Be a good girl. This isn't complicated. Just be good. Don't be bad. Momo is good. You are bad. You know that you shouldn't be like this. You know that you should be better. You know that normal people move in the right ways. You know that they can sit down and not start rocking without realization. You know that their hands don't dance or tap or shake or flap wildly when they are feeling strong emotions. You know that grocery stores shouldn't make you feel like you are going to hyperventilate, and washing your dishes shouldn't make you break down in tears. You know that being in a room with fluorescent lighting shouldn't make you want to bang your head against the wall. You know that making polite eye contact with strangers shouldn't make you feel like you are being electrocuted as the penalty for a crime that you did not commit. You know that eating certain foods shouldn't make you feel like you need to run away as fast as possible because your heart's racing and your hands are sweating, and most of all, you know that it's wrong to just be who you are. Who you are is bad. You know how to be good. You know how to be good enough, but you're still either never enough or way too much. They tell me, you know exactly what you're doing. So why don't I ever know what on earth I'm doing wrong?